Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Hopeful Chewbacca back at the Church of Chewbacca, and NHL 21 got released tonight. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and look at all of the pre-order stuff that I got. I'm going to go over it. I'm going to go over who I think you guys should select for it, and what my personal opinion is of some of the cards, and hopefully there should be some pre-order packs in there that we can open up. We'll see what I get. We'll see how it turns out. Also, I will let you guys know the soundtrack really isn't that bad. I just shut it off to make these videos. Plus, I don't want to listen to the soundtrack the entire time. But let's get in here. Let's look at this Hockey Ultimate Team, see what we get. Before we do that, though, please hit the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys think about the channel introducing NHL 21 to it, if you like it. I mean, I know this is normally an MLB The Show 20 channel, but we're going to bring in some NHL 21 because this is one of my favorite games. I'm a huge hockey fan. I don't know how many of you guys know this. I'm originally from Pittsburgh, so I'm a huge Penguins fan. And to answer your question, since I know someone will ask me, no, I'm not super salty that Ovi is the cover athlete. I think it's about time that Ovi was on the cover of one of these NHL games. He's been a dominant player in the NHL for years, and he's one of the biggest rivals of Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin. I actually think it's interesting that him and Malkin came up together before anybody asked that question. But now that we've gone over those semantics, I gave you a little background about why NHL 21 is going to be coming to the channel. Let's get into it. So it looks like when you first come into Hockey Ultimate Team that it's going to give you this screen. So you're going to have to press X to start building your Ultimate Hockey Team. Sure, this is just going to be, you got to name them, and I think you only get to do this one time. I do not think you get to change it like an MLB The Show, just so you guys know. So make sure that you name it whatever you want your team to be. So we're going to go with YouTube, Hopeful Chewy, since Hopeful Chewbacca doesn't fit in the whole thing. And then I'm going to give the Team Abbreviation TTV. That way people know that they can also find me on Twitch as well as YouTube. Now let's open up this starter pack here. Got to advertise, boys. You got to try to grow the channel. We want to have a good community here, so that's why I'm naming my team that. In previous years, if anybody's ever played me, my team used to always be Masters of Mayhem, and the abbreviation was always MOM. Open it here. I'm sure there's not going to be anything great in here. Being that I'm a Penguins fan, they're going to give me the Penguin home jerseys, the stadium, all that good stuff. I'm sure they're going to give me a bunch of bronzies and probably 2 or 3 Penguins that are gold or silver. Typically how they do it for these opening starter packs. As you can see, we're just collecting a bunch of 60s. Looks like a couple 65s have bumped up here. This starting team isn't going to be great. Like I said, I think the best player they'll probably give me might be like an 80 or 79 from the Penguins. It looks like that they did not change the graphics of the Penguins. Yeah, see, look, he gave me an 81 Justin Schultz, which actually isn't that bad because I'm sure he's pretty decent, has decent speed in the game, at least early on in the game. However, he's no longer a Penguin. He actually signed with somebody else. I can't think of it right now. It might have been actually the Washington Capitals that he signed with, but I'm pretty sure it's someone within the Penguins division that he just recently signed with. As you can see, they gave us Teddy Bluger and John Marino as the Penguins, and then they gave me Jeremy Lauzon here from the Bruins, and that's going to really be our NHLers. Obviously, Otto Koivula here as well, and that's the 5 golds they gave us. And then the rest was silver and bronzes for the Build the Team pack. You just hit Build Team here. They'll put them all in your lineup for you. So it looks like it's going to be the same thing. Every 23 hours, they're going to give you this free Hut Ultimate Team pack. So let's open this up. I'm sure it's nothing too great. It's normally some pretty basic free cards. It looks like they gave us 3 bonus coins, and then it always gives you whatever the monthly rewards is. It's a picture of Ovi, so we'll figure that out. I'll go over that a little bit, whether it's in this video or the next video that I do for NHL 21 about what the monthly rewards are. Make sure you log in every 23 hours to get it. Make sure you do the challenges and whatnot. Alright, so we're going to go over to the store. As you guys can see, we have the 15 packs open from the pre-order. Let's open them up here and see what we get. Obviously, I pre-ordered the game very early, so I did get the some pre-order stuff, which would be the pre-order cover athlete pack, as well as a signature veteran choice pack. I also got the highest of the pre-order pack in. Obviously, I played the game quite a bit, so I have some loyalty reward packs. That'll be 15 items. Let's open these up. We'll start over here with the Shell 94 jerseys. I'm not really sure what's going to be in here, but we'll look at them. It looks like, oh, they gave us those old school jerseys they had last year. We can just send these to the collection. They're not really going to be worth anything. They're no sells. Let's do these loyalty reward packs here and see what we get. I don't know if anything is really ever that great in these. I think they're always like no sell items. It looks like they're giving us a bunch of jerseys. Oh, we got a 76. That's not too bad to add to the team. That's pretty bad right now. We got a Wendell Young Penguins. Looks like it's a throwback or icons card. Not that great. At 78, I'm sure he's kind of short. We'll go over the card once I get through all of these. It looks like the best card we got in this loyalty pack was this Wendell Young that played for the Penguins, I believe, back in the 80s. You look at the player info. I think he's pretty short. Yeah, he's 5'9". Typically for goalies, you don't want to have your goalie be that short at 5'9". So I don't know if he's really a keeper in the sense of using him as goalie. He could be maybe used for a team synergy or something like that, which I will 100% go over all of the synergies, and that video will be out sometime this week. Synergies are super important in NHL 21. Let's open the second one of these loyalty packs. Pretty nice to get the 750 coins. Is really the best thing in this pack. We did get another gold here that was a 74 Garrett Rowe. Nothing too special though. So it looks like we got some decent Penguins alternate jerseys here, as well as a 78 Scott Mayfield, the 77 Evan Bouchard, and then we got some actually quick redeem coins here, so that's not too bad. Absolutely trash pack here. Literally no golds, no nothing. That pack actually had like 2,200 coins. The rest were just a bunch of scrub silver players. Keep working our way down these Carter Hart loyalty packs. Hopefully we can pull a decent gold. I don't expect much out of it. Last year I did actually get a decent pull from one of these packs. But typically you don't. I know there's a lot of people that don't. I know I was lucky last year when I got like an 85 overall from it. Nothing in that pack, as you guys can see. We went through it quick. It is cool. It looks like they added the military jersey, so that's actually kind of a cool feature added, being that I'm a veteran. I actually like that, to be honest. So we actually got a captain card here, which is kind of good because this captain card, I believe, adds +2 to whoever wears it, all of their attributes. So that's actually a pretty decent card to have. They're kind of expensive early on in the game, so that's really a nice pool. As well as we got an 80 overall Brendan Dubinsky, who plays center for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Definitely not that bad of a pool either. We'll send all these to our collection, though. Nothing crazy here, just these 500 coins. Last loyalty pack here. It's actually the best loyalty pack we've had so far. We got this Birdie Federico from the St. Louis Blues. He's actually not that fast of a skater, so he's not super great, but he is a center that's a sniper. It looks like he has a pretty decent shot. As you can see, everything's in the 80s. And then you see we got this Maxime Comtos, who is not too bad at 78 for right now for our team, and then Vila Hinola, who is also not that bad of a defenseman. I think he's a big body. I could be wrong, though. Oh, no, he's 5'11". I got him confused with somebody else. As you can see, he does have Gladiator Synergy. Not exactly... Oh, I guess it lets you preview it this year to see kind of how they would get added to their statistics, which is actually kind of a cool feature that they added this and showed where the pluses is at on the side. That's kind of cool. So now we are with these 4 packs. We have the cover athlete, who's going to be an 85 all cover athlete. Let's see what the options are. Might just be Ovi. Oh no, it's not just Ovi. So it looks like they're going to give you an option of McDavid, Patrick Laine, Alexander Ovechkin, Elias Pettersson, PK Subban, and Austin Matthews. Obviously, Ovi's the cover athlete this year, and these have been all the cover athletes except for Elias Pettersson. He does play center, and I really liked his card last year. At 85, it looks like he has what would be a team synergy that does balance, shot blocking, and face-off. So that's really not the best team synergy, I don't think. For this one, he does have Speedster, which will give a wrist shot and speed boost, as you guys can see. So that might be a decent pickup. And as you guys, when we're going over this Pettersson, as you can see, he's not that fast at 83 speed. That's not too appealing to me. He does have an amazing shot, though. As you can see, 90 wrist shot accuracy. I really like that. in the card. And his faceoffs are 71, so I don't know if he'd be a long-term center. Looking at the Connor McDavid for this, he has 68 faceoffs. And if you look at his preview with his synergies, this barrage looks like it is the slap shot synergy that gives some offensive awareness. And then the passing playmaker looks like it's for slap shot accuracy, passing, and stick checking. So this actually isn't too bad of it for passing playmaker. But he does, once again, have really low faceoffs. But he is a speed demon at 91. So we're going to have to keep that in consideration. This McDavid might be the pick. Let's look at Patrik Laine here. Now, Patrik Laine, something about him is he's 6'5", so that has to be taken into consideration. He has an amazing shot with 90+ on all of his shots. And then you're looking at his speed at 85. That isn't too bad, especially early on in the game. He is a winger at right wing. Being that he's right-handed, I'd probably play him at left wing if there's no attribute appreciation from playing him out of position, which I don't know if there is this year or not. However, you look at distributor, it looks like it is his speed, passing, puck control, and durability, which looks really nice. That is a team synergy. As for Gladiator, it looks like his body checking, strength, and defensive awareness goes up, as well as his slap shot power. So I really like his synergies the most so far out of the 3 cards we've gone over. Let's see what Ovi brings to the table here. As for Ovi, he's very slow at 82 speed. Does not have as good of a shot as Laine. So I'm not sure, unless he has ridiculous synergies, which it doesn't look like he does. Yeah, they did Ovi dirty. I'm not even going to really super review that card. That is the worst one we've looked at so far. And the PK Subban here, also very slow. It looks like he has Spark, which is a team synergy that does body checking, strength, and discipline. And then Houtzer looks like it's going to upgrade the power of his wrist shot, speed, agility, and shot power. That's probably something you want to look into as a player, as a Howitzer here. So it's actually a really good synergy. He is a defenseman, which are typically a little bit harder to find early on in the game compared to forwards. Let's look at this Austin Matthews. This Austin Matthews looks like he's pretty well balanced. He does have balance. Speaking of well balanced, it looks like it is a wrist shot power, endurance, puck control, deking, and defensive awareness. So not that bad of a synergy. Wingman looks like it is for acceleration, passing, and wrist shot accuracy. Not too bad either. But he's kind of slow at 85. So the 2 cards I'm looking at is this Patrik Laine, who I think has a really good balance here, and then this Connor McDavid at 91 speed and a pretty decent shot accuracy. He might be the play here. The only thing is he doesn't have great balance for his size. I don't think his synergies are as good as Laine's are. But he does have this stick checking, passing, and slap shot accuracy you can get from this passing playmaker. So I kind of like that. This is really a hard one for me. I think I'm going to have to go with Laine, because if you get distributor, it's team synergy, but it does help you towards distributor. It's going to give him that 88 speed, which I think makes him even more viable. The Gladiator helps him be like a bigger body. So I think that Laine's the pick. I think his shot this early in the game is going to be lethal. I don't know how good 85 speed is going to be right now. He does have, I think, the best balance of cards early on. I'm going to go with Patrik Laine. You guys let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, but I do think the selection for this pre-order cover athlete is either Patrik Laine or Connor McDavid. I'm going to go with Patrik Laine here, and that's what we're going to lock in. Like I said, none of those guys could have really been used as a center, so like they really all have to be looked at as wings. Now let's look at the Synergy Veteran Choice Pack here. This is untradeable, so let's see what the options they give us here. They're going to give us Justin Williams, Mr. Playoff, TJ Oshie, Shea Weber, Zach Parise, PEKKA RINNE, Keith Yandel, Corey Perry, Duncan Keith, Ryan Getzlaf, and David Krejci. Look, I'm going to let you guys know, goalies are pretty hard to come by early on in the game. I don't even know if we have to look at these. We can look at TJ Oshie because it looks like he has pretty good... we can look at TJ Oshie here because he has pretty good skating. And he does have the distributor just like Laine does, so that puts you 2 towards it, and the Magician. So that's not too bad for synergies. However, I think the pick automatically has to be Patrik Laine. Keith Yandel might be an okay pick. It's not too fast. Duncan Keith is not that fast either. I really think you have to go with Line. I don't know what his synergies are. He does have Spark and Balance, so it's not going to match up too well with the Line that we picked. But at 6'5", Pekka Rinne early on is going to be a stud probably in goal. Like I said, you want to have big goalies, and he does have pretty decent attributes at 84. I bet you that's for free goalie. That's who I'm going to go with. You guys let me know, like I said, in the comments down below, just like with Patrick Laine, what you guys think about this Pekka Rinne, because I think that he's the pick. I know I didn't go over all these cards. If you guys disagree, let me know, but I think that you have to pick Rinne here. Alright, so now we have 2 Diamond Choice packs left, and this is going to be all gold players rated 80 overall or higher. This is what you get for picking the highest version of the game. You get these every week for, I believe, 10 weeks. It might be 8 weeks. I'll double check on that, put in the description down below whether it's 8 weeks, 10 weeks, or how many weeks it is. But this is 2 packs you get if you order the highest version of this game. Let's open these. I believe it's going to be 10 total items, 80 or higher, and I think it's 5 rounds where you get to pick 2 per round. And I think the early rounds are not that great. So we know we're going to need some defensemen. I think Matheson is pretty tall. He does have passing playmaker. Tanner Pearson, another guy. Let's look and see what this... I don't know how to say his last name. I'm not going to even joke about it. But he does have Speedster. And Speedster, adding speed to a guy, I think that's going to be big. And that's what Patrick Laine has as well. So we're going to go with at least Marcus here. And then I think Michael Matheson is the next pick. However, Mike Green will pop in here real quick and see what his synergy is. He has Howitzer, and I said that probably is a pretty good one that also gives speed. The only thing is Mike Green plays no defense, and I'm sure this card's about the same. Actually, stick checking's 81. We're going to go with Mike Green here. We're going to go with Green and Marcus here. Nudavara, I think that's how you say his name. I might not be saying it perfectly right because he is obviously Swedish or Finnish. Let's see what we get here. So we got Yanni Gourde, we got Nick Ritchie, and then 84 Sean Couturier. So obviously we're going to have to pick Couturier. I bet you his face-offs are lethal in this game. 85 face-offs. That's what we like to see early on. So we're going to go with Sean Couturier. It sucks that I'm going to have to play with a flyer on my team for a while. And Yanni Gourde, I think you just have to put him on there. He has Howitzer, which I said is a good synergy. We're going to pick up both of these guys and go to the next round. 81 Vlasic. That's what I like to see. All right, so we have Igor Shegerskin. I know I butchered that name, but he's the goalie right now for the New York Rangers. As you know, Henrik Lundqvist has since left the Rangers in the free agency this year and gone to the Washington Capitals. And this is his replacement, the young goalie. We have Mark-Edouard Vlasic here, who is a defenseman. Typically pretty good. He does have Gladiator, which will help with his defensive awareness and whatnot. I think that he might be who we're going with and is... Oh, no, he is slow this year, even though he has Speedster. That's kind of disappointing. I'm going to pick him just for the synergy of Speedster. I'm going to leave Igor on the table here and Mike Congdon. Not worried about those two. I'm going to pick Vlasic and Anisimov here just because of the synergies and then Vlasic being a defenseman. Moore, Eric Gustafson, Patrick Maroon, and then Alexander Edler. I guess we're going to have to go based off of what the synergies are here, because I don't think any of these guys are going to be overwhelmingly great. I believe we're going to go with Eric Gustafson and John Moore. I don't think either of these are really that great of picks, but it's still going to add something to the defensive back end here. Hopefully we get something good in this last round. We got Thomas Chabot, Matt Murray, Hut Primetime card, Jack Campbell, and Brian Boyle. It kind of stinks. Obviously Murray has signed with Ottawa. It stinks that we got Murray here just because we have obviously picked Rinne, but Murray's another guy, 6'4". I'm not a huge fan of his card. I think I have to pick him though, even if I just sell him. Thomas Chabot's probably the other answer here. Although it does not look like he's that fast. Let's see what Brian Boyle offers us. Not even good face-off, so we're going to go with Chabot. Wasn't too bad of a last round there. We did get 284s in this. That's pretty nice. It'll show us a little roundup of the cards that we got here at the end. As you can see, we got Couturier and Matt Murray as the big hauls, and then a bunch of 80s and 81s. We did get the Gord at 82. Not too bad. We're going to send them all to our collection here. Let's see what we get in this Diamond Choice pack. Hopefully it's something a little bit better. Although 84s are not that bad this early in the game. Alright, so we got an 81 Tony DeAngelo. I think this DeAngelo is going to fly around the ice. He's actually not super fast. He's kind of short. But I believe he is right-handed, so that's always nice to have. Zach Cassian's a goon. I can't believe he's 80 speed. That's as fast as some other guys. He's really not that fast in real life. Whatever. Nolan Patrick here. Wow, 81 speed. What are they doing to this man? I'm sorry. That's kind of disrespectful. Nolan Patrick is not really a slow skating power forward in real life. But okay, Chris Tierney is another guy that's kind of like a third-line center. He has shut down. We'll go with Tony DeAngelo and Nolan Patrick. I don't think that Nolan Patrick should be skating that slow, though, in my personal opinion. Michael Hutchinson, we have TJ Brody, Jake Gardiner, and then Jay Bouwmeester here. Jake Gardiner is definitely going to be a pickup. He's fast at 83 speed. That's looks like, as you guys have seen, it's pretty fast right now. TJ Brody's probably going to be the other guy. 85 speed, magician. Yeah, we're going to have to go with these two. I'm not going to even open up the other ones. Bouwmeester used to be he's actually a cover athlete like back in 07 or 06. He played for the Calgary Flames. We got Jordan Staal, Jacob Slavin, Jacob Silverberg, and then Casey Cizikas. Jordan Staal normally plays 79 speed. God, what does he have, lead feet? Jacob Slavin, big body here. He does have speedster, which will give him more speed. And then we have Silverberg here, and that's who we're going to pick. We're going to have to pick Silverberg and Slavin. Speed kills. The Jordan Staal would be nice, but I can't skate with a guy that has cinder blocks on his feet. We have Mikhail here, and then we have Carl Soderberg. We have Pierre-Luc Dubois and Alexander Kerfoot. Kerfoot got some wheels, obviously has the speedster synergy, not great on the face-offs. Then we have Dubois, who has Gladiator, which isn't a bad one. Terrible at face-offs for a power forward. Soderberg, not much better at face-offs. Grigorenko, nothing special either. A bigger body though. Let's see. We're gonna go with, I think, the boy and Kerfoot here, and leave it at that. Only because Kerfoot does have that speedster, give him a little bit more speed. Yeah, Brian Boyle again in the 5th round. Perrault, Brian Little, and Jonathan Drouin. Drouin's definitely gonna be a pickup here. Definitely has some speed to him. Has a crappy synergy though. Brian Little's probably the other guy that we'll go with. Because I don't think Perrault. Yeah, we're going to go with Brian Little and Jonathan Drouin and confirm the picks. So we did not have as good of a pack as this one. As you can see, we have Jonathan Drouin, Dubois, and then we have Gardiner. Well, Gardiner got some speed. Brody got some speed. I actually think it's not as bad as I thought it was. We're going to have a lot of left-handed defensemen to start. But we'll see what we can do with this with the team we have in these packs early on. Alright boys, that's what you get whenever you first enter the game. Those are the packs you have. As you can see, we built a pretty decent team off of it. I kind of went over who you should select in those pre-order packs, as well as you can see what you get in the Diamond Choice packs. As you can see, you can hit some gold, you cannot hit some gold. We got that Matt Murray. I think that Matt Murray is one of the better goalie cards in the game right now. I think I was looking at it, and he's actually the highest rated like special card you can pull right now at the 84 overall. So I'll see what I can sell him for on the market and give you guys kind of an update on it in the comments down below. But let me know what you guys think about the video, what you guys want to see in relation to NHL 21. Obviously, I'm going to have some gameplay from NHL 21. I'm going to open any of the packs. I'm going to go over kind of how you can build a for free, no money spent team. Every year I play this game, I always have one of the best teams, and I do not spend any money on this game. Last year I bought some packs on Twitch just to do like a pack opening, but other than that, I've never spent money on this hut version of the game, and I've always had good teams. I've always been competitive. I'm going to give you guys some sleeper guys that can always be good throughout the year, as well as I'm going to try to do some tier lists of what I think are the best cards that are out currently. I will go over different things in the game, like how to get sets done, how to, like I said, just be free to play and be able to enjoy the game. I'll maybe even do a little tutorial on how to flip the market and make coins there, because that's typically how I make a lot of my coins throughout the years, is flipping the market, making coins in the market. It can be a little frustrating, but it's not too bad to do. Also, I'll give you some gameplay tips when it comes to how to set up your defense, what you guys should look for in synergies. As I said, we'll do a whole tutorial video about the synergies and which ones I think are the best. So I appreciate everyone tuning into this first NHL 21 video on the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment, like, and share this video. You guys have a great day and be safe.